Hi friends, so in this video I'm going to talk about the sum and also the product of a quadratic equation. Now we can just recall the general formula of a quadratic equation. We know that s equals to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. And I told you guys that quadratic equation is a polynomial of degree 2, right? So in this case I'm going to divide the root this formula into 2 because the quadratic equation is a polynomial of degree 2. I will divide the formula into 2 so that I will have my s to be equals to minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a, or s to be equals to plus, no, let me just say minus b minus, in this case, root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Can I see this down? So s equals to this or s equals to this. Now, what do you think I can do in this case? Sum and product of a quadratic equation. Sum means addition, while product means what? Multiplication of two roots. Now, in this case, I will say let my alpha. I'm going to reset my alpha to be this and my beta to be this, so that I will have my alpha equals to minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a, or beta equals to minus b minus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. The reason why is that I'm having two variables, two the same variable, x and x. So it won't be easy for me to just go ahead and say sum of the root and also product of the root, because if I say sum of the root, that means I will be adding s plus x, and that's give to x. So it doesn't make sense. Let me just represent them as with any notation. My alpha equals to minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, and my beta equals to minus b minus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Then what do you think I can do here? We are talking about sum of a root. That means sum means addition of the two roots, right? That means I'll be adding alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta will give me the sum of the roots. Why alpha times beta, that's alpha beta, will give me the product of the roots of the quadratic equation. Now in this case, alpha plus beta, which is the sum of the roots, that means I'm going to add these two roots together to give me what? To give me the sum of the roots. Now alpha plus beta will be equal to minus b plus root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a plus, that's into bracket. Let me just put inside bracket because I'm having an answer here. Minus b, and that's minus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Then what do you think I can do in this case? I can actually find the LCM. Show that if I find the LCM is actually 2a, right? So this and this, I will have minus b plus what? Root of b squared minus 4ac, right? Plus, that's plus minus, that will be minus, right? In this case, that's actually minus. Minus, that's again b minus root of b squared minus 4ac. That's just it. So now, if you look at this very well, I'm having my alpha plus beta to be equals to this actually. So minus b plus minus b will actually give me what? That's minus what? 2b. Can you see this now? So if you look at this, plus root of b squared minus 4ac minus root of b squared minus 4ac, that this will actually cancel this. Can you see that? So that I'm having minus 2b over what? 2a. So this will cancel this, show that I'm having what? Minus b over a. So now the sum of a quadratic equation is given by alpha plus what? Beta, which is actually equals to what? Minus b over a. Now in this case, my alpha plus beta is what? Minus b over a. Now let's just move to the what? To the product. If I are talking about the product of a quadratic equation, that would be what? Alpha multiplied by beta. Alpha multiplied by beta is still the same thing as writing alpha beta, right? So now in this case, I will be multiplying the two roots together, so that I will be having minus b plus root of what? Root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a multiply by what? Minus b minus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Then this is my alpha beta equals to, if you look at this, minus b multiplied by minus b, this will actually give me what? This will actually give me plus b squared, so that I will be having plus b squared here. Now if you look at this, plus root of b square minus 4ac multiplied by minus root of b square minus 4ac. If you look at this, the variable inside are equal, right? And according to solve, if I should multiply this together, that means the roots will cancel each other since the variable are equal. Then this multiplied by this will give me what? We give me plus. That will be actually minus, because plus multiplied by minus will give me what? Minus. This multiplied by this will give me what? B square minus 4ac, all divided by what? 2 multiplied by 2 will give me what? 4, and a multiplied by a will give me what? A square. Then let's just simplify here. B square will cancel b square, show that I'm having what? Minus 4ac, all divided by what? 4a square. 4 will cancel 4 in this case, I'm having what? Minus ac over what? A square. Can you see this now? A will cancel 1 here, show that I'm having what? Minus, actually, minus, okay, yeah, minus c over a. But if you look at this very well, I shouldn't be having something like minus c over here, because it is not the sum of the root. It is actually product here. So let's try and bring out the mistake. Minus times minus is giving what? B square. This multiplied by this is giving what? That's minus b square minus 4ac, right? So all divided by what? 4a square. Oh no. This should give me plus. It should be plus 4ac. Yeah, it should be plus. So here I'm having what? C over a. So in this case, my product of the roots is what? Is given by, my product of the roots is given by alpha beta, which is equals to what? C over a. Now alpha plus beta is minus b over here, and my alpha beta is what? Is c over here. That's just it here. So in this case, we need to move to the example and see how we can use the product and also the sum of the root of quadratic equation to find the root of the quadratic equation. Now in this case, let's just go and answer just at least just 2 questions, and I'm going to give another top 2 questions on this video. Now if you look at this, find the equation whose roots are 3 and minus 2. Find the equation. We are asked to find the quadratic equation whose roots are what? Are 3 and 2. Cannot use this expression to find it, but we can actually find the sum and product of the roots using a quadratic equation. Don't worry, I'll move to the equation that you can use to find the sum and the root of the quadratic equation, or the quadratic equation. Don't worry. Now the first question I'm having here, the question is find the sum and product of the roots of each of the following quadratic equation. So now the first question is to give me my 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals to 0, and second question is given by 3x squared minus what? 5x minus 2 equals to what? 0, and the third one is given by what? The third equation is given by, that's x squared minus what? Minus 4x minus 3 equals to 0. Then the last one should be what? Let's just take the last one. That's 1 over 2x squared minus 3x minus 1 equals to 0. So in this video, I will be solving the first and also the second question for you. Why this will be what? This will be your top 2 questions that you're going to solve. So now let's just move to the solution directly. Moving to solution, look at it. We're having 2x squared. The first question, 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals to 0. So you can actually see that let's say your a equals to 2 and your b equals to 3 and your c equals to what? Minus 1. And we are asked to find the sum and also the product of roots of this quadratic equation. Now you can just go ahead and say that, look, finding the sum of what? Of this quadratic equation. You know that sum is what? Is simply the same thing as what? Alpha plus what? Plus beta. And my alpha plus beta is what? Minus b over a. Are you following me, guys? Alpha plus beta equals to what? Minus b over here. And if you look at this, we're having my b to be what? 3. And my a to be what? 2. So in this case, my alpha plus what? Beta will be equals to what? That's just minus 3 over what? Over 2. That's the first root. Then moving to the product root, we are having what? Product to be what? To be alpha beta. And we know that my alpha beta is what? C over here, according to this. So that's just C over what? Over E. So in this case, my alpha beta equals to, what's my C? Minus 1 over 2. Can you see this now? So these are the 2 roots of what? Of the quadratic equation. Very simple. Then let's just move to the second question. So the second question is actually 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 equals to 0. You can just write it as my a equals to 3, my b equals to minus 5, and my c equals to minus 2. Very simple. So you can just say, moving to the what? Moving to the sum. The sum is given by what? Alpha plus what? Plus beta, which is also written as what? Minus b over a. Then my alpha plus beta will be equals to, what's my b? My b is minus 5. That will be minus into brackets minus 5. All divided by, what was my a? 3. This is one minus and this is second minus. So you put inside brackets. Show that your alpha plus beta will be what? 5 over 3, because minus multiplied by minus is actually plus. So now the next case is just to move to the what? To the product of the roots. So now the product is given by what? That's the product is c over a. Yeah, c over a. So now what's my c? My c in this case, my product is given by alpha beta, and my c in this case is what? Minus 2, all divided by what? What's my a? That's actually 3. So my alpha beta equals to what? Minus 2 over 3. So alright guys, you can just go ahead and use the question 3 and also question 4 to find the sum and also the product of this quadratic equation. And if you have any question, you can actually drop it in the comment box below. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this video. Let's see it rampant with your friends.